Muletrain!
And it is time now for the Muletrain News on this Leap Day, Monday, February 29, 2016, here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Election Day is Tuesday in the primary election in the state of Texas. It is Super Tuesday, and the polls are open from 7 in the morning till 7 at night, and everyone votes in Bailey County in one place, whether you're Republican or Democrat, and that's at the Bailey County Civic Center here at the west edge of Muleshoe, just off of U.S. Highway 84. Be sure after the polls close at 7 o'clock to be watching here online and on the air, because we will have election returns and it will be so important. And if you need a ride to the polls on Tuesday, you can call us here at Channel 6 and we will take you to the Bailey County Civic Center on Tuesday afternoon, and that of course is free to everyone, provided by Gil-M Advertising Channel 6. Now, on the Democratic ballot for president is Hillary Clinton, Star Locke, Martin J. O'Malley, Bernie Sanders, Keith Judd, Willie L. Wilson, Rocky D. Fuentes, and Calvis L. Halls. Now, you realize several of these have already dropped out of the race, and of course Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders are still in the race on the Democratic ticket. Now, over on the Republican ballot, you will find for President of the United States Lindsey Graham, Carly Fiorina, Rick Santorum, Jeb Bush, Rand Paul, Donald J. Trump, Ben Carson, Ted Cruz, Mike Huckabee, John R. Kasich, Elizabeth Gray, Marco Rubio, Chris Christie, and then also on the Republican ballot, you can vote uncommitted. Now, of course, we have left on the competition on the Republican ballot, really, Ben Carson, Ted Cruz, John Kasich, Marco Rubio, and Donald Trump. That is Tuesday, 7 to 7. Be sure and vote and exercise your freedom, your right, and your responsibility. Another extremely important thing on the Republican ballot is United States Representative for District 19. Now, there are no Democrats running for our place in Congress, but on the Republican ballot are Michael Bob Starr, Donald R. May, John C. Key, Jason Corley, Glenn Robertson, Don Parrish, Jody Arrington, Dorinda Warren, and Greg Garrett, and they appear in that order. Also on the Republican ballot for State Representative District 83, Ken King with no opponent. And then down in the local races, District Attorney, 287th Judicial District, Catherine Horton Gurley. She's an incumbent. And for County Attorney in Bailey County, Jackie R. Claiborne II, and he is also an incumbent. For Sheriff Richard Bradley Wills, incumbent, and County Tax Assessor Collector Maria A. Gonzalez. Then there are several positions for County Commissioner on the Republican ballot. In Precinct 1, the candidates are Floyd J. Butch Vandiver, Gary Don Garton, and Craig Black. In Precinct 3, Joy R. Kendall and Cody Black. And then for Constable in Bailey County, Ron Morgan and Kent Wiley. And for the Republican County Chairman, Carol Precure. Now, there are propositions on the Republican ballot, and there are also referendum items on the Democratic ballot. Of course, I always think that it is good to get a sample ballot and look over the entire ballot before you go to vote. 7 to 7 at the Bailey County Civic Center if you are a registered voter in Bailey County, and both the Democratic and Republican primary elections are held there. And of course, you cannot cross over in any of the primary elections. And be sure and be watching online and on the air for election returns on Tuesday night. You can see Republican candidates for Congress, Jody Arrington and retired Colonel Michael Bob Starr, on our website, muleshoetv.com, as they came through Muleshoe last week campaigning. And those are very interesting talks that they made here in Muleshoe. And we appreciate candidates coming to our hometown to campaign very, very much. Also, congratulations to Dagan Dunham, only a junior Muleshoe Mule basketball player who has been named Defensive Co-Most Valuable Player, District 2 3A. And first team, Danny Campus and Jason Flores from the Muleshoe Mules. Honorable mention went to Beto Diaz and Jesse Leal. Congratulations to all of these young men, Muleshoe Mules basketball players. Now, Friday, they played their last game, and they lost to Kermit Yellow Jackets 68-42. But the high pointers for the Muleshoe Mules, Jason Flores with 12 and Dagan Dunham got 6. Dagan Dunham got 10 and Danny Campus 6. And 5 points, Beto Diaz. Now, the Sudan girls played over in Levelland at South Plains College on Friday and lost their game, we're sorry to report, Groover 40 and Sudan Nets 34. Also, in the area for the boys, the Spring Lake Earth Wolverines lost their game to Follett 67-53. But Farwell beat Stinnett 47-43. Now, the Farwell boys play Stratford Tuesday night at 6:30 at Amarillo High School gym. Also, we lost to Kermit, and now Kermit goes on and plays Brownfield in the regional quarterfinals at 7 on Tuesday night at Andrews. Good luck to them. And now, 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecommunications brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. The high in Muleshoe on Sunday was 68 beautiful degrees, and the day before on Saturday, it was a whopping 76 high. and the low on Sunday was 31. And at 7 o'clock on Monday morning, it was also 31 degrees. And now a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area. Whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world, security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Looking at our weather forecast for the Muleshoe area, mostly sunny today on Monday with the high near 75 degrees, south-southwest wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, partly cloudy with a low around 34. West-southwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour tonight, becoming north after midnight. Sunny on Election Day, Super Tuesday with a high near 60 degrees, windy conditions with a north wind 25 to 30 miles per hour, decreasing 15 to 20 miles per hour during the afternoon hours. Winds could gust as high as 40 miles per hour, so windy day early on Tuesday. Mostly clear Tuesday night, low around 27. West-northwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming east-southeast in the evening. Sunny on Wednesday, high near 74 degrees. Breezy with a west-southwest wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour Wednesday afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour. Then Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 37. A breezy night as well with wind gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. Thursday, sunny, high near 66 degrees. North-northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming east in the afternoon. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low around 34. Mostly sunny on Friday, high near 72 degrees, south-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Friday night, mostly clear, low around 37. And repeating our forecast for today on Monday, mostly sunny, high near 75 degrees, south-southwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, partly cloudy tonight, low around 34. West-southwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, becoming north after midnight. Then Tuesday, sunny, high near 60 degrees, windy day with a north wind 25 to 30 miles per hour. Wind gusts as high as 40 miles per hour. Decreasing winds 15 to 20 miles per hour during the afternoon hours, mostly clear. Tuesday night, low around 27. 5 Area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
Leap Day is February the 29th, and Monday certainly is Leap Day. Every 4 years in February, we get an extra day. And so we get to say on this February 29th, happy birthday to Andy Wilson, Wayne Taylor, and Joshua Dela Cruz, who is 16 today. Also, next month or this month, whichever you're listening to the program on, well, it's daylight savings time, and in the spring, we spring forward. So, on Sunday morning, March the 13th, daylight savings time is going to come back into effect, and we will spring forward 1 hour. Also, St. Patrick's Day comes in March every year on the 17th. This year, we have Palm Sunday on March the 20th, and Easter Sunday will be March the 27th, a little bit earlier than some years. And It is Andy Wilson Day here in Muleshoe because it truly is Andy Wilson's birthday, and Wayne Taylor's and Joshua Dela Cruz. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment on this leap day. Victor Leal at Leal's Mexican Food Restaurant reminds you to take your responsibility very earnestly and vote in either the Republican or Democratic primary elections. Election day is Tuesday, March the 1st in the state of Texas, and the polls are open from 7 to 7 across our state, 7 in the morning till 7 at night. And Victor and Debbie Leal urge you to be sure and vote. And also, they're so delighted to announce that Libby Leal is back at Leal's Mexican Food Restaurant right here in Muleshoe. That is the original Leal's. And she joins Angelica Toscano to welcome you to Leal's, open every day, the original Leal's since 1957 at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, of course. Leal's means delicious.
This edition of the Muletrain News is brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online. www.fbmuleshoe.com. You can transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with Bill Pay, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by today. The First Bank, 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515. They're online again at www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Vote Jody Arrington for Congressional District 19 on Election Day, Tuesday, 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. Fighting for the future of America. Lifelong West Texan conservative businessman, former Bush advisor and vice chancellor of Texas Tech University, Jody Arrington has been endorsed by the Texas Farm Bureau, Ag Fund, Lubbock Avalanche Journal, the Independent Bankers of Texas, along with the mayors of Big Spring, Seminole, Levelland, Plainview, Denver City, and Coach Spike Dykes. Vote on Election Day, Tuesday, March 1st. Vote Jody Arrington for Congressional District 19. Political ad paid for by Texans for Jody Arrington.
This week at Muleshoe High School at 5 Monday, the JV Lady Mules softball team will play here in Muleshoe for Sand, and then the varsity Lady Mules will play for Sand at 6:30 on Monday evening in Muleshoe. And on Tuesday at 4:30, the varsity Muleshoe Mules baseball team will be playing at Tulia. Wednesday morning at 8, the University Interscholastic League choir concert and sight reading contests will be held at Friendship High School at Wolforth. And Wednesday afternoon, the one-act playcast will go to a workshop at Post High School. The tennis team will be at Levelland on Thursday, and the track and field teams of MHS will be at Littlefield on Friday. We want to say another congratulations once again to the Muleshoe Lady Mules who were on the All-District 2-3A team. They are Junior Sadie Suddeth, a guard, and Sydney Suddeth, also a junior guard, both on the first team, along with sophomore Connie Niblett, a post for the Lady Mules. Congratulations to these three Lady Mules girls basketball team making first team all district. Sadie and Sydney Suddeth and Connie Niblett. A community action in service on domestic violence will be hosted by Melissa J. and the Women's Protective Services on Wednesday morning at 10:30 in the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe in the Farmer Parlor, now called the Life Tree Cafe room of the church. Everyone in the area is welcome to attend. This is a domestic violence program hosted by the Women's Protective Services out of Lubbock and Melissa J. And it will be Wednesday morning at 10:30 at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe at 507 West 2nd. And also that is in the Farmer Parlor, now called the Life Tree Cafe room of the church. And also, the Al-Anon Family Group will meet every Monday and Friday night at 7 at the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe. Please use the extreme south door of the church and enter, and it is the first door on your right, the children's library room where Al-Anon meets. Al-Anon is for members of the community and area who have a family member or friend who has a problem with alcoholism or drug addiction, either one. You are most welcome. They are open meetings. We want to say congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Wes Wood. They have a new baby son, Jackson Wesley, and Jackson Wesley Wood was born on February the 21st, and he weighed 8 pounds and 2 ounces and is 23 inches long. And his big sister, Julie Wood, is a good big sister helping take care of him. Congratulations to Micah and Wes Wood on the birth of this new little baby boy. And of course to David and Jody Wood of Muleshoe, as they are the grandparents of Jackson Wesley. And there's going to be more babies born in the near future. Robin Coward Harris is being honored with a baby shower, and that was last Saturday morning in the home of Sherry Kennedy at the edge of Muleshoe out on Highway 214. And of course that means Joellen and Barry Coward of Muleshoe are going to be grandparents, and it is a little girl for Robin Harris. Congratulations, Robin. In our bargain basement, we have for sale a new Honda ATV four-wheeler. It's TRX 250 TE, and they want $4,000 cash. You can see the ATV at 614 East Austin here in Muleshoe in the Lenoa edition, or call 806-272-5171, or you can text 946 8593. That's for sale, a brand new Honda ATV four-wheeler. They want $4,000 cash. You can see it at 614 East Austin here in Muleshoe, or you can call 806-272-5171, or you can text 806-946-8593. At the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center this week, every day at noon, 11:30 to 1, they serve a nutritious luncheon. And it is asked that anyone over 60 give a donation of $3, and guests under 60 give a donation of $5 for the meals. On Monday, they're serving beef taco bake, Spanish rice, cauliflower, toss, salad with dressing, and for your dessert, country apple crisp and your choice of drink. Tuesday, crispy chicken on a bun, tomato and lettuce, mayonnaise, potato wedges, carrot and raisin salad, and fruit cocktail. Wednesday, oven fried chicken, bow tie pasta, broccoli raisin salad, and fruit cocktail. Thursday's menu: barbecue chicken, roasted ranch potatoes, summer squash, tossed vegetable salad, vinaigrette dressing, whole wheat roll, and peach cobbler. And Friday, you have a choice of fish or chicken strips with beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, whole wheat roll, and tropical fruit. And you always have a choice of drink each day. If you know anything about the pronghorn antelopes that were killed near the Maple community in South Bailey County, there is a reward. Call 1-800-792-GAME. Operation Game Theft offers rewards up to $1,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction of any wildlife that has been criminally killed. And those the pronghorn antelopes were certainly killed unmercifully. The Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture invites everyone in our community and area Tuesday morning, March the 8th, to a breakfast from 7 to 8 at the Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association's meeting room here in Muleshoe. This is open to all chamber members and prospective members both. As they look forward in the Chamber of Commerce to 2016, there are a lot of exciting possibilities for our community, according to the new manager of the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce, Casey Morris. The president is Craig Black, the vice president, Joe Yatas, and Secretary Treasurer Casey Coker. Other members of the board, Sarah Santos and Steve Friskup. They want you to be sure and come and enjoy this breakfast and join the Chamber of Commerce. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in one moment.
2 weeks to go home following a hospital stay. Recover close to home at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. The swing bed program at Muleshoe Area Medical Center is for Medicare patients discharged from Muleshoe or any other hospital following an acute illness, injury, or surgery, but still need time and physical therapy to heal and strengthen before going home. Call Lucy Garcia, RN, at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center for more information about the swing bed program, 806-272-4524, to see if you or your loved one qualifies for the swing bed program at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South First Street. Again, call Lucy Garcia, 806-272-4524.
On our prayer list, be sure that you put right at the top of your prayer list our election and our country. Remember Larry Thornton, who remains in the hospital in the Metroplex after having successful heart transplant surgery. And there is a medical fund set up for Larry Thornton at the First Bank here in Muleshoe, according to Rhonda Eagle. Remember Randy Lawrence, who last week had ear surgery at University Medical Center in Lubbock. It was successful. He's a senior at Muleshoe High School. Jean Paul Jarman and his wife Carlin and their family. Tom Watson told me that his wife, Linda Watson, is better. We're glad to report that. Remember Mary Jo Burge and Alton and Alma Burton and all the residents at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Terry and James Byers, Olin and Nona Clements, Leona Harris, Flo Jones, Doyle and Leela Sue King. Remember Keith Berman, Mary Janice Brantley, and Warren Givens, and Betty and Drew Ennis and Alice Sims. Cameron Nix, the son of Mishmi's Tim Nix of Sudan. Cameron is a Muleshoe High School 2000 graduate. Bob and Nina Landers. Laurinette Mason, the mother of Becky Conklin of Muleshoe. Mary and Wiltsey Moore. Suzanne Nichols. Mary Ellen Robertson. Jake and June Saylor. Clinton and Maxine Rogers. The families of Conrad Carter, 75, of Muleshoe. Remember little Hannah Simmons. She is going to have more surgery in May. Reed Markle and Liza Dodd of Plainview of Portales, the family of Donna Burke, 62, of Muleshoe, the wife of Herschel Harden of Muleshoe. Aurora Mata, 81, formerly of Muleshoe, also remains in our prayers. Remember Carrie John Schuster, Doris and R.L. Scott, Brian Taylor, Dorothy Turner, and Laverne Wynn in your prayers as well.
Well, it is just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Spank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program on Reach Broadband Channel 6 in our rotation as well. Find it on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
This is Tumbleweed Smith, the real Uncle Sam. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And The Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, owned by the members that they serve. They're celebrating 76 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. Call them 806-272-4504 or check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy The Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Florence Cahey has been treasurer of Fannin County for 25 years. She used to be a reporter.
And you know, Bonham was first called Boardark for this creek that runs south of town, the Boardark Wood. And they decided, well, that didn't suit, and later was named for James Butler Bonham.
A local singer, Roberta Dodd, achieved worldwide fame.
She sang before the crown heads of Europe. She was an opera, and she sang in 6 different languages. She's probably in the early 1900s, probably one of the most noted black people in Texas.
Florence rode the first school bus into Bonham.
This first school bus, was an old 1.5-ton truck with sheet iron all over it and plank seats. And I walked about a mile, got there by sunup to catch the bus and ride to Bonham.
Sam Rayburn, the legendary Speaker of the House, was a friend of Florence's family. Once, she introduced him at a banquet.
I said, we have with us tonight perhaps one of the greatest men in the United States. And I must have formed that opinion early in life. It was a little 2-teacher school out north of town. And the teacher drew on the blackboard in colored chalk a picture of a man wearing a stovepipe hat, rock-tail coat, carrying a cane, wearing striped pants. And she said, now, children, who is that? And I held up my hand. She said, Florence, who do you think that is? I said, that's Uncle Sam. She said, can you tell us anything else about him? And I said, well, I think his last name is Rayburn, and his home is Bonham, Texas, and as far as we're concerned tonight, he's still the Uncle Sam of this part of the country.
Florence and a group of women went to see Mr. Sam in Washington. He took them out to eat.
He ordered Navy bean soup, and he told us the story. Said back in 1909, old Speaker Cannon went to the Congressional dining room and in July, ordered a bowl of Navy bean soup. And they said, Speaker, it was too hot. We didn't have it today. And he said, well, Thunderation, you will have it from now on. And he laughed and said, Speaker Cannon passed a law that winter or summer, from then on, they were to have Navy bean soup. I don't know if they're still doing it since Mr. Rayburn died or not.
Florence Cahey of Fannin County. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
Time now for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, financial advisor with Edward Jones, located right here in Muleshoe in his office at 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. He's a member SIPC. He can assist you with any of your financial needs, no matter where you live. The market report was recorded this Monday, February the 29th, 2016 at 12:15 p.m. U.S. stocks are little changed to begin this week as investors weigh global and domestic economic data. In global news, China's central bank added to their stimulus efforts by cutting reserve requirements for banks in the hopes of spurring growth. In domestic news, the number of existing homes tentatively sold across the U.S. fell 2.5% in January as swiftly rising prices and lower inventory muted buyer demand. Bond prices are mixed with little change. In the S&P 500, the best performing sector is basic materials, while the worst performing sector is healthcare. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 14.01 at 16,653.98. The Standard & Poor's 500 index is down 0.41 at 1,947.64. The Nasdaq Composite Index is up 10.99 at 4,601.46. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is moderate, with 230.85 million shares traded. Advancers are outnumbering decliners by roughly 5-2 margin. In the commodity markets, the spot price of gold is up $10.45 to $1,233.10. The spot price of silver is up 10 cents to $14.80, and crude oil prices are up 56 cents to $33.34. In the bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 2.61%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 1.74%. Some stocks of area interest: JCPenney Company is up 0.44 to 10.03. KB Home stock is up 0.17 to 12.22. XL Energy Incorporated is up 0.55 to 39.82. Lockheed Martin Corporation is up 0.03 to 217.27. Halliburton Company is down 0.18 to 32.45. The market report has been brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, financial advisor right here in Muleshoe, 104 West 2nd Street with Edward Jones. He can assist you with any of your financial needs, no matter where you live. Call 806-272-4102 or check him out online for more information, www.edwardjones.com.